Hello. There we are. Hope everybody's having a good night tonight. Let's see if I can get everything. I'm still working on it. Still working on trying to get everything set up. That's the way it is when you live stream. Mostly tech support. Let's put that over there. Hello, Beth. Nice to see you here. Let's do this. Put that there. Pause that. Alrighty. Oh. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Beth. Hello, Cindy. Hello, everybody else here. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday, getting ready for the weekend. I am trying my best. Been working hard. I actually have to work this weekend. I have bed bugs I got to kill this weekend. So, yep, all that good stuff. So I've added new emojis to chat. So those that are interested and like that kind of thing can play around with them. See if you can figure out what they are. Added 2 new emojis. I have, yes, I make myself yawn all the time because I am tired. I'm trying to still get some windows open. I was trying to help my wife find her USB cable for her scanner. She wanted to scan some pictures and I was not really getting things together like I should have been. So for those interested, you should subscribe to my channel because I'm live and I go live every Thursday night. I actually started doing members videos on Wednesday night and I have a video for everyone on Tuesday night. So I'm doing a 3 video schedule now a week. I don't know how long that's going to be able to keep up, but so far that's my schedule. This is my channel. There's me live right there. I got videos, playlists, community, channels, about. You can go to community tab. You can scroll down and see all the different things that I've been doing on my community. But if you're a member, which you get by joining, click the join button. I've got members posts in here as well that only members can see. And so with the video links to different videos and stuff that I've uploaded now, they're not like, how to do this, how to do that. You know how my channel is really divided up into do it yourself, how to do pest control, whether it's bed bugs, roaches, fleas, whatever. Members only videos are more like a look into my life and the things that I do, kind of like a day in the life of. I did my first video Wednesday, which was yesterday, and it went live, and I talked about why I created YouTube and what YouTube is for and what my YouTube channel is supposed to do. And then I've got several other videos that I've prepared for members to watch if they want to watch those. And they're not monetized or anything like that. They're just videos that I just put up to show members, just like a peek into my life. Kind of like an OnlyFans, except I'm not naked. But anyway, if you're interested and you want to check it out, check out my members' videos. Kenju's a member. He's been a member for a whole month. That's why his star is blue like that. So, hey, Kenju, nice to see you. And anyway, I added new emojis, Kenju. You like to play around with those. I added 2 new emojis tonight. If I get 3 more members, I can add 7 new emojis. Thank you, Kenju. I appreciate the $5. Hi, Jason. I saw your videos on Crossfire. Used it for my room 3 weeks ago and haven't seen any bugs or sign of any in 2 weeks and can't find any. Did I get them? It sounded like it. Crossfire doesn't run off bed bugs, so they're not deterred by it. They don't try to avoid it. They just die from it. So if you haven't seen any, you may have gotten rid of them. I usually tell people give it at least 3 weeks. Not 3 weeks, I'm sorry. 30 days after you see the last bed bug. And then if you haven't seen any for 30 days, you're usually bed bug free. That's what I assume. that you're bedbug free. That doesn't mean you're not going to reinfest with new infestations, but yes. So, if anybody has any ideas for emojis, that would be fantastic, because I don't know what to do. I don't know what people like to see. I should do a corn emoji. It's corn. Oh, I have flea bites on my ankles, and they itch because it's flea season, and I am eaten alive, and I hate them. So if I'm scratching, that is why I am scratching. I'm trying to get my mic down a little bit lower. Oh, I hate fleas. I wish fleas didn't exist. I really despise fleas. So I get a lot of messages from day to day on Crossfire. Actually, that's the other emoji, Kenju. If you could find that one. Let's see. It's Crossfire. There. And enter. There you go. So a lot of people will message me, and they'll ask questions on my, both on the text here, like where it says call or text now, they'll text that number, and they'll also send me messages through YouTube videos and Facebook. And they'll say, you know, I went to your channel. So if you go to Amazon/shop/Green Acres Pest Control LLC, like that. And then you go to here, bedbug supplies, right here. And then there's Crossfire right there. All right. There are people that say they can't find this, that this link does not come up. If they go to my Amazon page, it's not available. So if you click this, it won't work. It doesn't take you anywhere. In fact, it doesn't even show up on this list. And the reason that is because Crossfire is not available in your area. If you live in Canada, if you live in the UK, if you live in Germany, countries that don't allow the use of neonicotinoids, you will not be able to find this in your country. And so people will ask me, they'll say, well, is there any way that I can get you to send it to me? I don't stock Crossfire for sale. I don't do retail. All I do is provide the link. You know, the link is there. You can find what you need. You can see it. It's there. If it doesn't show up for you, I'm sorry, I can't help you. But you may be able to find it on other websites like eBay or Walmart.com. So that's why it doesn't show up. It's because it's not legal. It's not legal to purchase in your country. So I recommend checking out my Discord. The Discord link is in the description below. I have lots of people on Discord, people that can help you and give you suggestions and maybe even get you Crossfire. But, you know, like I said, you could check out there. I do have a lot of people on my Discord channel, people from Canada and other places of the world, and I recommend you check it out. Click the link, and also if you chat there, a lot of times I'll see it and I'll respond too. So it's a way to get a hold of me as well. My mom got bed bugs and has been using Crossfire once a week, every week, and she hasn't seen any bugs at all. So thank you so much for your videos. It's really helpful. See that? I asked my wife, am I becoming vain that I ask my wife to borrow concealer for a cold sore I got on my lip for videos? Does that make me vain? Is that turning me into a vain person? Also, should I retreat just to be safe? I've never had a company over. We're pretty solitary people, so reinvesting I'm not too worried about. We moved into this house and they were here when we came here. If you're not seeing any, I would usually wait a month. I usually recommend treating once a month, but if you want to treat now, you can. I've heard coconut oil works for itching. Have you ever used coconut oil for itchiness, Alicia? Alicia.
What?
Have you ever used coconut oil for itchiness?
Mm-mm. But I've heard tea tree oil is supposed to take the itch out of it.
Beth said she uses coconut oil for itchies.
Oh.
And it helps. I've never used coconut oil for itchies. So, I usually just put some tussin on it. That's from my big Fat Greek Wedding, by the way, if you've ever seen that movie. I've seen that movie. I didn't care for the movie, but I've seen it. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I am Yanni McYonnerson. Oh. I hear footsteps. Oh. Rory comes down when I'm doing live streams, and he likes to text his mama with messages, say, can I do this and can I do that, so he doesn't interrupt the live stream. And he came down and asked if he could make banana bread. Who here likes banana bread? People like banana bread? Thank you for your help. You are amazing. I had an infestation and everything in bags, Ziplocs, and then I found your channel and have so many questions, but cleaned the diatomaceous earth and finally... hi, how do I know if they are gone completely besides a bedbug dog? Bedbug dogs help, but usually you just stop getting bit. If you stop seeing bedbugs and you stop getting bit, that's usually how you tell you don't have bedbugs anymore. I started seeing results, but now I'm not sure when to get everything out of the bags and if they are inside those bags. I take everything out, put everything back together. So when I go in and do a bedbug job, I don't require my customers to remove drawers. I don't require them to remove clothing. I don't require them to take stuff out of their closets. I don't require them to bag up stuff. Live in the house like you live there. Treat it like normal. Treat your bed, mattress, box spring, headboard, footboard, bed rails, couch, love seat, lazy boy recliners, all your baseboards throughout the house, major furniture like that you'd sleep in. Like if you have a sofa bed, unfold the sofa bed, treat the sofa mattress, all that stuff. Treat all that stuff. And then when the bed bugs crawl out to get to you, out of your belongings, if you have some in your clothes, you could always dry them, and if they're, in the dryer, and find them you'll find them in the lint trap. If they're dead, you'll find them in there. But, do that. Go to that extent, and then live in the house like you live in the house. Sit on your bed, use your couch, use your love seats, use all your furniture. And when the bed bugs will crawl out of your stuff, they're not going to get a blood meal from a pair of socks. They're not going to get a blood meal from a tractor, like a toy tractor or something. They're going to come out to bite you. And when they crawl on the bed and the chairs and things you've treated, they will die. That is how Crossfire is designed to work. It is a non-repellent pesticide. Crossfire works that way. Tempered works that way. Alpine WSG works that way. Apprehend works that way. They're all non-repellents that bed bugs don't notice, and they just crawl through them naturally to try to get to you because they see that you've done nothing. They don't realize there's a pesticide there. So you don't have to worry about living out of garbage bags or plastic bags or anything like that. You just live in your house. And that's one of the problems with sealing things up in bags is if you seal things up in bags and the bed bugs can't get out while the chemical's active, you're having to treat more often. You're having to do it, once a month for several months until those bed bugs find their way out of those bags. But it's easier just to leave your stuff like normal and live like a normal human being. Pretend like you don't have bed bugs. I said, I never see them, and I don't have a reaction to the bites, but the dog tapped that they were in spaces of no sign of them. You could just treat with Crossfire if you're not having a reaction to the bites. Hi. Oh. That went really blurry. Sorry about that. Hi, after I sprayed Talstar as a perimeter spray, and I'm not happy with it, can I spray Demon Max over it? For what? What are you spraying Talstar for? Oh, yes. JMS. But I also have... This is yet to be framed. I'm married to one of these. You know the joke that's going around, she's a 10, but she plays for Alliance? Did you hear me?
Yeah, I really like this, what is that thing called? The transparency or whatever through my AirPods.
Oh, so you can hear me.
It's playing through my AirPods.
Can you use Crossfire alongside professional treatments? Crossfire is a professional treatment. It really... Oh, Talstar is horrible for roaches, and it's horrible for ants. Demon is not the best for ants either. It can kill roaches, but roaches develop a resistance to it. I recommend Alpine WSG for both roaches and ants. But yeah, Crossfire is a professional treatment. It depends on what they've used. If your exterminator has come in and treated your apartment, or so, let's say you live in an apartment and the landlord has an exterminator. So the landlord comes in and treats. He's got his guy. All right. Now his guy comes in and treats with a pesticide. If you don't know what pesticide they've treated with, and then you go and buy Crossfire, and you expect to be able to use Crossfire, if they've used a repellent like Talstar or Demon or something like that, and then you go and use Crossfire on top of it, the Demon and Crossfire, Demon or Talstar, like this guy was talking about, they actually shine through a non-repellent because the repellent is there, the non-repellent goes on top, but the repellent that's underneath is what the bugs see, and they still won't crawl through it, and so the Crossfire won't work. You'll waste your money. I'm not sure I know what Patrol is. I've been using alcohol in spray bottles for the baby bugs that pop up. If I spray the Crossfire, but do my phobia now spray once in a week with alcohol. Don't spray with alcohol. Don't spray with alcohol. Alcohol is a solvent, and alcohol is not something you want to use with around pesticides. It's not good to spray it around anyway. The fumes can cause brain damage, and and not to mention it's flammable. Flammable. I can't speak tonight. I'm exhausted. I've not had I've not had normal in a while, but thank God. I think the hard part is over, and I'm thankful for your help. Hopefully, a third treatment will do it. Please don't use alcohol. It's dangerous. Cause fire. Yes, see, Beth, that's right. That's right. Alcohol causes a fire. It's really bad to use it in your home. Just spraying it willy-nilly to kill bugs. It gets on fabrics. It stains. It causes like I said, it causes brain damage. Breathing the fumes of alcohol. So it's not good to use it as pest control. I actually talked to a lady today who did a heat treatment. Now this is one of the reasons I don't like heat treatments. They came in and heated her house up, and it caused her baseboards to crack throughout the entire house. That's how hot they got it. She still has bed bugs. 170 degrees. Alcohol works great to clear out a sink full of soap suds. So does a bar of soap. Jamie, no sonic booms. I ought to do a sonic boom emoji. That would be good. I got to write that down. Where's my paper? I offended that guy. You know that? I actually offended that guy.
What guy?
The sonic boom guy.
Oh, yeah.
What is this book? All I need is coffee and a cute notebook. Is this yours?
That's mine, yeah.
Did you know it was over here?
I did not know it was over there.
Packing list, passports, diapers, wipes. Those are for me. I'm thinking. A packing list. That's your book. I wanted to write on there for emoji, sonic boom.
You can use it. I haven't been using it, obviously, if it's been over there.
Beth, heat doesn't kill bed bugs. It's old wives' tale. Yeah, I think that guy was a troll too, Jamie. Okay, I remember you said in one of your videos that Demon Max was the best repellent perimeter spray. Yeah, it's good. Will Alpine pesticide repel carpenter ants and roaches so they don't not cross over it? Okay, so if you're trying to get rid of like oriental roaches, wood roaches, American roaches, roaches, Asian roaches, things that come in from outside, then Demon is a good perimeter exterior spray. It will repel the bugs away. But I was thinking you meant inside the house. Alpine works best inside the house. Man, you remember a lot more of that conversation than I did, Jamie. I'm going to have to go back and watch that live stream. Removing carpet will not spread bed bugs everywhere. Bed bugs don't live under carpet. They live in the walls and they live next to the baseboards. A lot of people believe that bed bugs live in the carpet, but they don't. They'll sometimes fall and crawl across the carpet, but they don't actually live in the carpet. The carpet is just part of the floor. Fleas live in the carpet. I think it's just a confusion with fleas. Florida roaches, water bugs. Water bugs are oriental cockroaches, typically. We were also told to bag everything up and at least dry on high heat all fabrics, then store everything in bags. Should I unpack everything? I would. I think that's a lot to expect people to do when you're treating for pest control. I think it's a lot to do. If you've got an exterminator and he's got things he does a certain way, that's the most common thing people say is they'll tell you to bag all your stuff. But if you're going to be using Crossfire, and if the exterminator has used Crossfire, there's absolutely no reason to bag up all your stuff. That's just a wasted time and effort. Something you don't need to do. That's why I like Crossfire. That's why I mean, even Apprehend doesn't require you to do all that. That's a lot. Sometimes I watch TikTok. Actually, I watch TikTok a lot. And you'll go through live streams and people will just be laying there asleep like this. And you can do things like if you donate to them, it'll blare things in their ear and make them wake up. I think I know why. I think they lay there and sleep because they're just tired. So I'm tired. I could just lay here and sleep. You guys could try to wake me up with emojis. I just had a third treatment. Exterminator said I may have to get rid of a sofa. Now, I did. So, in the 23 years that I've been doing bed bug work, I've told 2 people to throw their furniture out. One person had a bed that was just nasty. I mean, it was nasty. It was like this color. Like the color of this chair right here with bed bug poop. That's how dark it was. And then I told her she needed to just throw it away. It was disgusting. And then another lady had a sofa. Now, she had one of those electrical sofas where you could push the buttons and make like the feet come up and go down and the back would lay back and stuff. And she had one of those in her bedroom. She actually got it used. That's how she brought the bed bugs into her home. And I flipped it upside down and I treated it once. And then I did have to go back on a second treatment. And when I was there for the second treatment, the bed bugs were still really bad in that sofa. And I told her, I said, I think it's the problem with the sofa. I can't get everywhere I need to get to. I can't actually treat where the bugs are living in the sofa and they're hiding out in there and they're not coming out. I said, so it may be better if you just toss the sofa and get rid of it. And she did. All the bed bugs died. That was the last time I needed to treat her house. So, there are instances where throwing furniture away does help, but most every bed bug job I've ever done didn't need to be done. They threw it out because they wanted to. They didn't throw it out because I told them to. After you spray Crossfire and the bed bugs die, what do they look like? Dead bed bugs. Do bed bugs dry up? Not really. You say you're finding red scabs? That's probably might be red scabs. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, Brenda. I don't know what you're finding. You could send me a picture on Facebook. I don't know at the furniture. I burned in my homemade burn pit. I used my shop vacuum. I put a nylon on the hose and it worked great. Yep, that works. That's actually a recommendation that I've read from some state manual somewhere. I've read a lot about bed bugs over the years. I may not be able to hang out here for an hour tonight. I'm already practically falling asleep. I'm exhausted. I think I might need a cup of coffee to stay awake. But if I drink coffee, then I'll wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and I won't be able to sleep. But then tomorrow morning I got to get up early because I got to treat a daycare. So it might be okay. See, this is my internal battles, the fights I fight with myself on how I can get to drink coffee when I'm tired and I don't want to go to bed yet. What do you guys do to stay awake if you don't want to drink coffee but you want to stay awake? What do you do? I could smack myself. That might be entertaining. Give me some more people in here viewing my video. By the way, if you haven't liked the video yet, like it. I appreciate thumbs up if you like my content. If you're interested in pest control and you like what I do, it'd be pretty cool if you liked me. If you don't like me, you could thumbs down too. I see all that. They hid the like button, so let me show you coffee. But you want, if you go, let me see, where is it? Okay, so if you go here, there's my live stream right there. There's a chat over here. If you go down here and you see you got likes, it's got 10 likes. It's got no dislikes. But if you click dislike, I dislike this, and you click it, it won't actually put a number beside it like the like button does. But then in my analytics, it tells me if you disliked my video. So if you want to dislike it, you could dislike it too. But just so you know, this is the live stream. This is what you're watching right now. This is all my text right here. And if you go down here, I have a Discord link, which is right here. That link is what I was talking about earlier, where you can actually click it and it will take you to my Discord channel, and you can actually talk with people like me and like you who have had problems with bed bugs and roaches and bees and all kinds of different things. I've got donation links. I've got my Amazon store link there, Crossfire right there, direct link right to Crossfire. If you click it, it'll take you here, right to Crossfire, real easy to find. There's also my book. I've got this, click that link there. It takes you to the book I wrote about bed bugs. I've got my Patreon link, which will go there. And there's the Patreon there. And then I've got, let's see what else is on here. TikTok. There's my TikTok with all my crazy stuff I do for TikTok, if you're interested in that. I got, let's see, schedule a time to talk to me where you can call me directly on the phone and I will talk to you. That costs money, so because I'm taking time to talk to you. So you don't have to do that. You can just call me here on live streams. And then I've got, there's a donation link there. So if you click that one, it'll take you to this page here and you can donate. And there's my ugly face. And then you could go to the Amazon store. There's that link right there. And then there's Crossfire, another Crossfire link. What the crap? And then my course. This is what I was getting to. This is pretty cool. This is my course on how to eliminate bed bugs. It's a very good course. It's the highest rated. The highest rated. And this is where I get to brag. All right, let me show you this. Highest rated. How to eliminate bed bugs like a pro. I'm the highest rated. I have 41 ratings. I have 144 students. When did I get that? I remember when I got 100. I didn't know I had 44 more students. Anyway, created by Jason Akers. This is me. And this is my course on how to kill bed bugs. I recommend it. It's great. It's good. It's got lots of good information on it. So let's get back to chat and see if anybody has said stuff. Oh. But my course is good. It's good. It's a really good course. I'm actually working on a cockroach course to add to it. So. No Undercity raid tonight. No, not tonight. Not since they destroyed it with the blight. Let's see. Drink cold water. I got cold water, but then I have to pee. Drink some Dr. Pepper. I don't drink Dr. Pepper because Dr. Pepper makes me poop. So cold water makes me pee and Dr. Pepper makes me poop because it's got prunes in it. Watch your videos and other videos. Keep me awake. I'm trying to talk, though. I can't do that either. I can drink coffee all evening long, sleep like a baby. I guess I'm lucky. I can do that, too. I can go to sleep. I can drink like a quad espresso and go right to sleep. But the problem is I will wake up. I'll sleep for like 2 or 3 hours, and then I will wake up, and I will be wired, and I will not be able to sleep. So, Is there a foolproof method to make sure you never get them again? No, not really. The best thing is not to hang out with people with bed bugs. How can people contact you directly? Oh, that link. I think I just showed it. Yes. Yes. Oh, never mind. You just said it. Yep. If you are extremely tired, you should just get a much needed rest. Nothing replaces a good night's sleep. Even though I enjoy your live streams, just get some rest. Now I'm going to sit here for a little while. I enjoy my live streams. I like to sit here. I sit here and I laugh and I joke and I kid around and I have fun and I talk to people like what I'm going to do right now. Hello, this is Jason with Green Acres. How can I help you? Can you hear me?
Hello?
I can hear you.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Good.
Okay. I think you're the best.
Oh, cool.
First of all,
my wife thinks so too.
Crossfire for the bed bugs, and I did one treatment and it got rid of them. But you said that I need to do at least 2 more treatments.
I mean, if you got rid of them, no, you don't need to treat anymore if you got rid of them.
Well, now I got the Alpine for the roaches.
Okay.
And I didn't know if I could use the Alpine and then spray the beds again to make sure we didn't get it. And, you said that there was an egg thing where they...
So Alpine will kill bed bugs, but you can't treat a mattress with it. You could treat everything else. You could treat your box spring. You could treat the headboard, the footboard, the bed rails. You could treat everything in your house that you treated with Crossfire with Alpine. The only difference is you cannot treat the mattress with it. That's all. So if you don't have bed bugs living on your mattress, yeah, but if you don't have bed bugs living on your mattress, then you can use Alpine in the house, and that'll kill roaches too.
Okay. Now, on the label, you said to follow the label.
Yes.
The Alpine, it says 30 grams per 1 gallon, but you said that when you're doing a deep clean that there would be a special...
No, 30 grams per gallon is correct.
Okay. Because I need to get rid of them. Like you said, that one house had them where they fallen.
Yeah.
That's how bad.
Oh, I've been in those. They're fun.
Is that enough to get rid of them? And how many treatments do you recommend?
For roaches, I recommend 90 days after you see the last roach. So you want to treat once a month. Once a month.
Well,
now,
I made the mistake, what you said with the boric acid stuff. My friend told me to put powdered sugar in it, and I think all it did was make them worse.
Yeah, it will.
Okay. So I appreciate you answering my questions, and thank you. And I do recommend what you're doing is awesome because we couldn't afford. We had an exterminator coming in all the time through this company, and it just didn't help. So
I had one of my best friends that I used to play games with all the time. He actually contacted me through my email because he has my email, and he knew I was in pest control, and so he asked me about how to get rid of bed bugs. And I told him about Crossfire. He used it, killed his bed bugs. He actually lives in North Dakota, and then he contacted me again about cockroaches, and he bought Alpine and he used it in the house and killed his roaches too. So I know it works, and other people can do it. It's absolutely effective. But I use Alpine all the time.
I don't
That's
know
what I
what
use
this
for
company.
roaches.
I don't know what they use, but whatever they used was not working.
I did a house
no
3
matter
months
what,
ago.
they still weren't working.
I did a house 3 months ago. It's probably the worst cockroach infested house that I have been in quite a while. And I opened the door and it was broad daylight, and there were probably about 200 or 300 roaches all over everything, just on the floor, on the counters, in the cabinets, on the ceiling, all over the place. And it was broad daylight. And German roaches don't like the light, but they were out in it because there was nowhere else to hide. And I went yesterday, and there's practically no roaches left at all in the house. And I saw 6. I saw 6 in the house yesterday, and that's after 3 months of treating with Alpine. And even a professional, you can't get rid of them right away, but still, that's a very big impression on the homeowner, because he's like, yeah, he couldn't believe that I got rid of them that quickly. And they'll probably be gone next month.
And you said not to bait where you spray.
Right. Don't spray over top of your bait, because the bait, they won't eat it. It's just like if I sprayed if I came in your house and sprayed your potato salad with pesticide, you're not going to want to eat the potato salad. I say that because I want some potato salad.
Well, I wish we could right now. Our refrigerator went out.
Oh, that's awful. That's awful. And you want to pull your refrigerator out.
We won't get the new one until Saturday, so we have to go a few days without it.
Well, that's another thing too. When you treat for cockroaches, you want to pull your refrigerator all the way out so you can treat up behind it really well and underneath where it lays on the floor. Because roaches will destroy your refrigerator. They might have been what destroyed your refrigerator in the first place because they get up inside into the compressor and they destroy it.
The refrigerator.
Oh yeah, more than likely. They get in the refrigerator compressor motors and stuff all the time, and they will absolutely destroy your fridge. So you need to make sure you pull out your fridge and treat all around it.
I bought another container for the Alpine because I think you said don't use the same container, the sprayers.
Yes,
so I bought another sprayer.
Yeah.
I bought another sprayer. It's coming tomorrow, so I can spray. That way, when the new fridge comes in, hopefully it won't get destroyed.
Yeah, but every time you treat, you need to pull, even that new refrigerator, you need to pull it out every time and you treat behind it and everything. So many exterminators don't do that, and it's a really important step to getting rid of cockroaches.
I know that the people who came out with the company that we use, they never went behind the refrigerator or stove. Unless I had already pulled it out.
Right.
And they didn't go above their heads, like around the ceiling or anything. They just sprayed the bottom area.
Right. Well, you need to treat the crown molding. Now, I don't usually treat the crown if, there's people in the room because I don't want it to drift down and get on people. And I also don't want it to drift down and get on, like, dishes and stuff like that. So I'll usually have my customer cover stuff like that up. So then if it drifts down, it's on a cloth or something, you can wash that and it won't get on your dishes. But I always treat the top of the crown. I treat the baseboards throughout. I open underneath the sink. I treat around the basin of the sink. I'm pretty thorough, but you have to be. The way I was taught to get rid of cockroaches when I was 12 years old was you treat every single crack you can possibly treat, because if you do not treat that crack next month, there will be roaches living in that crack.
Okay.
So just be really thorough, and you'll get rid of them.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You have a good night.
Thanks. Bye.
Tempered does kill roaches. It's not very good for bed bugs, but it does kill roaches, for the person that asked earlier. Can you use Alpine for roaches and Crossfire for bed bugs at the same time? Yes, you can. I've done it. The places bed bugs live aren't usually places cockroaches live, so you could treat the beds and the furniture for bed bugs with Crossfire, and then you can treat in the kitchen and the bathrooms and stuff with Alpine. So, I love your videos. I have to go. My dog Noah has swimming lessons tonight. Take care. Oh, good luck. I'd like to see a video. You should make a video, Beth. I'd like to see him swimming. Hello there. What is your opinion of DX13? Is it any good against bed bugs? Probably not. I don't know what it is. Let me see. I haven't heard of it anyway. DX13. Are you ready? That's what you're supposed to say. No. That's not good for bed bugs. It's composed entirely of diatomaceous earth. No, that is not going to work for bed bugs. Been treating a museum for fleas, a few visitors, but they've been vacuuming using Alpine and Teco IGR. Any tips? That's perfect. The Alpine and Teco should work. It should work. It takes 3 weeks to kill them, though. It takes 3 weeks to kill off all the fleas when using Alpine. Do you treat for bed bugs mostly in the city or country? I treat them everywhere. Country, city, anywhere. Anywhere people call me, I go there, I treat them. I'm following your advice to spray Alpine in the house to kill off carpenter ants, roaches that are already inside. What other pesticides should I alternate spraying with Alpine so the bugs don't develop resistance? Okay, so with roaches, I've never had a problem with resistance to Alpine since I've been using it, but I used to alternate like Demon and other pesticides back and forth, but Alpine I haven't had to rotate yet. I do have Samari that I can rotate back and forth. I used Phantom, works really good, but it's very slow acting. Alpine's much quicker to kill roaches. People who live in the country say bed bugs are a city thing. Is that your perspective? No. Bed bugs everywhere. We just sprayed our second time with Crossfire. Post office must have dropped it. If it leaked just a little, will it mess the strength up? Probably not that much. Thank you for taking my call. You are amazing. Well, thank you for calling me. You are amazing. If roaches can destroy a refrigerator, can bedbugs destroy a refrigerator or other appliances? Yes, bedbugs can. Not as bad as roaches, mainly because roaches poop on everything. The thing about roaches is they get in and they shed their skins and they poop all inside it, and they'll damage it a lot quicker than bedbugs will. I can't find the course you're saying about killing bedbugs that is top rated. Can you write the link? I can. Let's see here. Where is it? Let me look. Let me show you where to find it. So if you go here and you scroll down, it's so this is the live stream you're watching. If you go down here, you might have a link that says see more here. You click it, but it's right here on my course on eliminating bed bugs. So let me see if I click this and then copy that, and then I can paste it in the chat. But that's actually rated by people who rate me. I have 41 ratings. I can't believe it's the highest rated one on this website. That's cool. I like that. But it's been there for about a year or 2 years. Last updated March 2021. So that's when it went up, was March 2021. It's been up there a year and a half. So anyway, it's very ASMR. Listen, I'll let you listen to it. So preview this course.
Hey everybody, this is Jason Akers again with Green Akers Pest Control. I've been on YouTube for over 4 years.
A lot longer
at
now.
least at the time of the filming of this course.
6 years now.
I want to thank you.
But then you watch
for
one of these.
purchasing
Watch
course.
this.
And when beginning to set up a vehicle for the treatment of bed bugs, preventatively or to eliminate, always remove child safety seats. Bed bugs love to live in.
So there you go. That's the course. That's some of it. Anyway, if you think it might be up your alley, once you get it, you have it forever. You don't ever have to pay again. It's just a one-time fee. So anyway, that's it. Has there been many times Apprehend needs to be applied a second time? I don't use Apprehend. I use Crossfire. Apprehend, I've had a lot of people claim it doesn't work very well at all because it's so touchy. You have to apply it perfectly every time or it won't work. But I've considered using it. I have not bought it yet. But I was actually, if I buy it and I use it, I'm going to make a video on how to use it. So, have you ever seen a bed bug and a bat bug infestation in the same home? Actually, no. Usually it's one or the other. I just picked up some Talstar P for roaches. Is this a good insecticide? Not for roaches, no. Bifenthrin roaches have pretty much become immune to. Has there been any times Apprehend? Okay, I read that one. The reason I ask is I'm from Canada and sadly Crossfire is not available. Neither is the Raid bedbug foaming spray. Do you know of other alternatives that might be available for both the US and Canada? Okay, so I made a video about using repellents for bed bugs. I can't remember which one it is. I have to go through and look. So if you go to my channel and scroll down, it was, I want to say it wasn't that long ago I made it. Let's see, uploads. Let's click these. Let's see. I'm just looking. There we go. That's the one. How to kill bed bugs with spray from Walmart. That video right there. Let me see if I can share that.
Don't buy enough.
Let's share. Copy. I'll paste that video in there for the Canadians. The reason I made... Now, this is a very short video. It's like 5 minutes long. Made it this year. Just like 6 months ago. But that video goes over repellency. So the thing about repellents... So Crossfire is a non-repellent. Meaning the bed bug doesn't see that a chemical's been used at all. A repellent does just that. It repels the bed bugs. So if you treat areas like around your bed, the bed bugs are not going to be able to get to you, but then they also won't die because they're not going to cross over the chemical to get to you. So with a repellency type plan, if you're going to do repellents like Towstar, Demon, something like that, then what you're doing is you're creating a barrier that the bed bugs are not going to cross over. The idea is that hopefully they will either starve to death from starvation, or they will eventually just will not be able to be hungry anymore. They will have to cross over that chemical, and when they do, they die. So that's the way a repellent plan works. You can use repellent pesticides, and they will kill bed bugs, but it takes forever, months. I mean, I'm talking 90 days, 120 days, sometimes 6 months to get rid of a bed bug infestation when you're using a repellent. That's all you really have when you live in Canada or states that don't have Crossfire available to you, or countries that don't have Crossfire available to you. So, hold on, I'm still here. I'm just trying to situate. I got problems. I got real long legs, and I like to sit like Indian style. See, when I was a kid, they called it Indian style, but now they call it crisscross applesauce, and I'm just not going to say that. It makes me sound like I'm a 3-year-old. But I sit weird, and I'm not comfortable unless I sit weird. So I shift a lot when I'm doing my live streams because I'm sitting here, just sitting. I saw a video, use of Crossfire, said to spray up along ceilings as well. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, cracks and crevices. So the reason you spray along the ceiling is because the bed bugs like to go up there and nest up around the ceiling where the crown meets the wall, the crown molding. And I actually show that on my course. I show how to treat crown molding because you do need to treat crown molding sometimes. If you look up and you're like, well, there's a bed bug up there, then you know they're crawling up there. I would treat up there, especially if you have like plaster or popcorn ceilings or stippled ceiling and you see that bed bugs have been up there, maybe pooped up there or even laid eggs up there. You want to treat those areas. If you start with one bed bug, how long does it take before you have around 200? If you have one female inseminated bed bug in a year, she'll become 32 million. So, doesn't take long to get to 200. A couple months, maybe a couple weeks, few weeks. So, I have missed a lot. I have skipped over a lot of questions. And I just realized I skipped over a lot of questions. Let's see. Can bed bugs bite through clothes or bed sheets? Yes, they can. Hey, I told you about Vendetta Nitro last November. Did you ever try it? I think that's what I use. I use Vendetta Nitro. That's what I use. It's got, is that the one with, what is it? Nygaard? Doesn't it have Nygaard in it? I think it does. I use Vendetta with Nygaard. I've put Ortho Home Defense in the cracks about 2 weeks ago. Still see plenty of live ones moving about. How long does it take for them to die off? If you're using Ortho Home Defense, you're using the wrong chemical. How good are apprehend bedbug treatments when applied thoroughly by an exterminator? They're pretty good if the exterminator knows what he's doing. You can mess up an apprehend. You go to apprehend.com and watch their videos. I think it's apprehend.com. Let's see. I like to share when I do like browser stuff. I like to share. So let's see, apprehend.com. Is it? It is apprehend.com. There it is. So go there. Copy, paste. Can I treat my car with the Raid foaming bedbug spray? Yes. All right, so if you go here and you go to this website and you go to resources, you can watch, you can see case studies, they'll teach you training. This is what I recommend you go and watch. It shows you how to actually apply it. And you'll see why I say you really need to know what you're doing to use Apprehend. After battling these bedbugs for 2 years, burning lots of furniture, I'm starting to believe the only way I'll get rid of them is moving out for 2 years. Awesome. Really appreciate your help. Okay. Can you sleep on the top of the mattress after using Crossfire? Yes, but you can put sheets back on the bed. It's not going to hurt to put sheets on the bed. I would recommend to anyone to never buy Bedbug Patrol because it's pure garbage. That's true. I'm actually going to do a series for my members because I don't really think it pertains to the main channel. But I'm going to read the ingredients of some of these so-called bedbug sprays so you realize what they actually are. And it's hilarious. It's so funny. It's so funny. My first one is going to be so funny. But anyway, because I've already read it, and it's just, it's hilarious. I read it the other night to my wife and my son, and we were just laughing at the ingredients. But anyway, good night, Alejandro. You have a good night. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Vendetta Nitro's one that has Crossfire active. The other one is Vendetta Plus. I probably use Vendetta Plus then. I used Samari, which is Crossfire diluted for roaches, and it's pretty good. Can Crossfire be used on bat bugs? I don't have them, but I wonder. Yes, you can. You can use Crossfire on any breed of bed bug, which would include bat bugs, bird bugs, and different bugs that look like bed bugs. I am going to have to go to the bathroom real quick, so I'm going to put some music on, and you guys can wait for me just for a minute. Okay? I'll be right back. That's like the perfect length song to be able to get your business done. Anyway, let's see. Can Crossfire be used on bat bugs? Okay, I answered that question. I just recently sprayed Alpine WSG for German cockroaches last weekend. Do you have a recommendation for another insecticide spray as a rotation? You only have to spray once a month, but I haven't had to use a different pesticide for rotation yet. Probably temperate is what I would use. That's if I had to use one, that's probably what I would use because it would drive them insane, like some other options. But if I had to pick a rotation, because this is the second time this question's come up tonight, I would probably use Alpine WSG and temperate. That's probably what I would pick. Should I steam my furniture after or before treating with Crossfire? If you're going to steam, do it before. How can you tell how long you have had bed bugs? So it's an art. Okay, so bed bugs take it takes 6 to 10 days for an egg to hatch, 6 to 10 days to get bitten the first time after the eggs have hatched, and then from that point, from the day that the eggs hatch until you have an adult, it's about 45 to 60 days to have a full-grown adult, one adult, from one egg. So you figure if a bed bug lays about 5 eggs a day, 3 maybe, and then maybe skip a two or 3 days and then lay 2 or 3 more eggs. So it can take anywhere from 2 to 6 months to develop an actual full-on infestation of bed bugs. So that's the way you could tell. So if you go into a house and you flip up a mattress and you see maybe 2 or 3 adults, not a lot of eggs, maybe 2 or 3 eggs, maybe a couple of nymphs. They've probably only had the bed bugs for maybe a month or 2. If you go in and you see a handful of adults, lots of eggs, lots of nymphs hatching and stuff too, they've probably had them for about 4 to 6 months. So that's the way I judge it, just because of the numbers. I mean, if someone says they went to a hotel, they didn't really get any bites at the hotel, they didn't start getting bit till they got home, usually that's a sign they may have brought in maybe 1 or 2 adults, maybe just eggs, and it just took a while. So the thing about bed bugs is they only shed a skin after they get a blood meal, and that's when they grow larger. So you figure the nymph hatches at 6 to 10 days, and then it bites you 6 to 10 days later to shed its skin. So it's only biting you once every week or so in order to shed its skin. So that's how I judge how long a person's had bed bugs, and I'm usually right on. I mean, I can go to a house and I can see if they've got 6 months worth of bed bugs, and I say that, they'll say, oh yeah, back during the 4th of July, that's when we did that. We did this, or oh yeah, that's back with Christmas. That's when so and so came over. That must have been when we got them. That kind of thing. Nice dance moves, Ty. Julie says, yes, how to do wood furniture with all the mites when you can wipe down again. I hear they all like to hide. Mites, the best thing to use for mites is a miticide, honestly. Mites, the best way to eliminate mites, like bird mites, chicken mite, poultry mites, clover mites even, is to remove a lot of heavy mow your grass down low. All right, don't have tall grass. Don't have lots of vegetation growing up around the house. Don't have mulch around the house. Mulch is really bad for mites. Don't allow birds to roost on your house. Don't allow them to live in your gutters or on your columns to your front porches or anything like that. Don't let them live in your chimney. Don't let them get in your attic spaces. These are the things that bring mites into the home. If you don't have those things around, you more than likely will not have mites. That's the problem. Is like I have a customer I service in Lynchburg. He has birds not living in the gutters. They're living on top of his gutter guards because the way the roof is and the trees that go over top of the roof actually protect the roof from a lot of rain. And unless he gets heavy rainfall, he doesn't really get a lot of water down the gutters. And so the birds just sit right on top of the gutters, and it's causing the bird mites to come down and come into his bedroom. And I've told him several times, like, you need to get those gutters cleaned. You need to get that stuff off of there so that the birds stop bringing these mites. That's the main thing. It starts with sanitation. You need to clean up. You need to make sure you've got a spot that's not habitable by mites, and that helps. That's like the number one thing you can do for mites. And of course, if you got scabies, you have to go to the doctor. That's an itch mite. You have to go to the doctor for those. I saw a bug, it looked like a bed bug, after a new couch was delivered. I used Crossfire, also dealing with carpet beetles. Applied Crossfire yesterday. Will Crossfire do double duty? Thanks so much. I have found that it kills lots of bugs. It will probably kill the carpet beetle. Seems that the normal Raid bed bug spray apparently has the same ingredients as Crossfire. So if you go to my page, this is something that people bring up all the time. If you go here, there it is. This right here, this is my page. So let me show you. See? Green Acres Pest Control. This is my Amazon page. I'll post a link in the description right now. I have this specific pesticide listed because this is Crossfire in a can. That's what this is. Now, I don't recommend aerosols because aerosols have ingredients in them that don't have to be listed on the label. Propellants and fillers and things that can cause the chemical not to last as long. And so I usually don't recommend them. Anytime you can mix, you should just buy Crossfire and mix it yourself. But this is an option. Like, let's say you're going on a trip and you're going to go and you want to be able to treat your luggage bag. Maybe you went to a hotel and you're concerned the hotel has bed bugs. You could treat your luggage bag with this and it will keep the bed bugs from crawling onto your luggage. You use in a pinch. It's not going to last as long as what you mix yourself, but it's better than nothing at all. And it's much more effective than most of the things you can buy over the counter. I have used the hot shot against roaches. It kills on contact, but I don't think it continues to kill, and it smells bad. Let's see. Can bed bugs crawl up the bottom of an air mattress? Yes, they can. I have found bed bugs living all over air mattresses. After doing a regular preventative treatment inside, how long is customers to stay out of the house? Until the chemical is dry. Anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. Just depends. The state of Virginia recommends people stay out of their home for 4 to 6 hours if the label doesn't specify. They even go so far as to say that the customer should stay out of the house for 72 hours, which is like 3 days, I think. Let me see, 24. No, that's even longer than 3 days. But 72 hours after the treatment of Crossfire or whatever. Not Crossfire specifically, but because they don't list specific pesticides in the Virginia State Manual. But they say any pesticide that doesn't specify, it's better to stay out for 3 to 4 days or whatever, 5 days. And I think that's overkill. The label itself says until dry, and it doesn't take a week for a pesticide to dry. It takes just a few hours. We treated our house with Crossfire back before Finley was born. He's now 10 months old. We went out to the mall, let the kids play at one of the little parks at the mall, and went out and grabbed something to eat. Came back, everything was already dry. So, 2 hours is probably overkill even. But I tell my customers 2 to 4 hours or until dry, whatever's longest. Because you just want to make sure the chemical's dry. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to wait a couple more minutes, see if we get any more questions in. If not, I'm going to go ahead and head to bed because I'm tired. And I got to be up early to treat a daycare in the morning for all kinds of bugs. Mainly, I think it's black widow spiders they get there. So, I appreciate everybody stopping in. If you needed those links again, they're all on the video today. You see the live stream right here. This is my YouTube. I recommend that you subscribe. You don't have to join if you don't want to, but there is a lot of really interesting things in the join button. If you click join, you'll get the access to the members community tab. You also get access to members videos that I have in these lists here. So you can see those. And I always share them in the community tab too, so you get a double link to the members only videos. So How do you get wolf spiders out of your garage? Watch. There. No, I'm kidding. You just spray. You could use pesticide. I ordered a new one. I'm going to try. I'm going to let you guys know how it works. Everybody swears by it. I have yet to try it. It's been out for a long time. It's called Onslaught. So I'm going to try it out. Onslaught Fast Cap. It's designed for spiders and scorpions. So it's mainly for arachnids. I'm going to try it out. We'll see how it works. And I will let you know how it does. So if you're a technician and you think I'm making a good move to try out Onslaught Fast Cap, let me know. Because I've had a lot of people tell me I should, that I'm behind in times by not doing it. Oh, hey, Neon. Thank you for the $2. Yeah, Legendary Pest Control Onslaught is great. See, this is what I'm hearing from everybody, is that it's really good. I probably won't use it indoors because it has a petroleum distillate in it and it stinks, but yeah. After treatment, when should I wipe down the wood furniture? What do you mean? Are you trying to wash the chemical away? Some of their texts tell us to leave the house and some texts don't. How long does Crossfire keep its effectiveness? 30 days. But the Raid spray you have on your Amazon page is a foam spray. Is normal spray or any less effective? I don't know. I don't use Raid. I just go by the ingredients. Holds up well in heat, UV, outside only, special cases. Yeah, I mean, it says right on, like, I've read a lot about it because I'm very particular about new pesticides and picking new pesticides for my business. And it says it lasts 30 days outside, 90 days indoors, that you can use it inside. It does. It is labeled for indoor use, but it stinks. It's got petroleum distillate in it, so it smells like oil-based paint. And so it'd be like one of those things where you go in and use Durazban or Diazinon and it stinks, or Demon stinks. And you have to tell the customer, yes, it smells, but it does not a toxic vapor. It won't kill you. It won't hurt you. That's kind of the thing that you have to tell people. But I'm going to use it as an outdoor spray for the time being, and maybe garages, basements where spiders get especially bad. Yeah, everybody knows this is spider season going into the fall. It's always bad for spiders. I actually found 5 eggs hatching today, baby spiders everywhere. And so it's that time of year. I'm really kind of looking forward to trying something new. I'm always looking forward to something new. Does Crossfire leave a residue on furniture? It does, but usually you can't see it. If you can see it, you're not mixing your pesticide properly. If you see white residue on your furniture after spraying Crossfire, you have not mixed it properly. So, anyway, y'all have a great night. I appreciate it, and we will see you next time. So, look for me on Thursday. Follow me. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you guys can catch this every week. I like everybody coming and hanging out with me and talking about bugs. So, y'all have a great night. I really appreciate it. And y'all have a good one. Thanks.